Have you ever considered donating plasma? Not blood, but plasma. Most people haven't, so I want to take a little time to explain to you the benefit of donating plasma, especially for the recipient. So most of us have heard of antibodies. Antibodies are proteins that help tag antigens for our immune system to recognize them as being intruders and tag them for destruction. So what we do with plasma, among other things, is we really harness the benefit of having these antibodies. So let's say, for instance, someone gets bitten by an animal that has rabies. Rabies carries a mortality rate of almost 100% if not treated. So what do we do? What do we do for our pets? What do we do for humans that are potentially exposed or are actually exposed to this disease? Well, one thing that we can do is we can get antibodies from people who have had rabies before and give those antibodies to people who are now exposed to rabies to help them fight off the rabies until their own immune system can make antibodies to clear the virus out of their system. Isn't that magnificent? So basically it is literally life-saving, where you have a person that was bitten by an animal and now they have rabies, the virus in their body that will certainly kill them. But another person that has antibodies to rabies now can give their antibodies to this person that has this new infection, and their immune system is activated to fight the rabies so it doesn't overtake their immune system before their immune system has an opportunity to develop its own antibodies. I think that's phenomenal. And that's just one disease, right? This also happens with pregnant women. Pregnant women who are Rh negative, right? So they don't have the Rh antigen on the surface of their red blood cells. So they're Rh negative. And if their baby that's growing inside of them actually do have that antigen on the surface of their red blood cells, the mother's immune system can attack the babies and can cause death. So what do we do about that? Well, we can give that Rh negative mother antibodies for that Rh factor so that their own body doesn't make antibodies and doesn't attack the baby. The antibodies that are injected are actually there for only a short period of time for the pregnancy. And then the baby gets to develop and come out of the woman's body safely. And the mother's immune system didn't attack the baby because of the antibodies that we got from the plasma that was donated to us by people who have that antibody because they were Rh negative, they got exposed, they developed antibodies, and now they're giving the antibodies to someone else so that the baby doesn't die. I mean, that's just another example. And honestly, I can go on and on with examples, but those are just two of the top examples that I can think of right off the top of my head to really advocate for people to consider plasma donation.